Alright, what is good, YouTube? It is your boy QDZ. We're back with some more Dragon Ball Gekishin Squadra. I just wanted to make a quick video and address this situation with the buffs and the nerfs in this game, and I guess this is specifically a tank thing on how they handle character releases and then what they do when a new character gets released. This is really specifically aimed at Bardock and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. As you can see, these guys got nerfed pretty much straight down the drain. I mean, Bardock has always been a threat. I would say he might have needed a little bit of a nerf, but I don't think they should have given him this much of a nerf. I mean, it's just like their philosophy, I feel like, is they drop a character and as soon as a new character comes out, they nerf the previous character, so it essentially makes them almost useless. I have yet to see, and here's a big example of this. As soon as Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta came out, he was one of the best characters in the game. I think everybody could agree on that. Bardock comes out, and then this guy gets adjustments and nerfs, and he's just sent straight down to the gulag, and that's all you see after that. It's just Bardock pretty much. I have yet, I don't think, literally since Bardock has come out, I think I've ran into Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta like less than 5 times in so many matches. And then now that Bardock is now that Super Saiyan God Vegeta is out, I've seen, obviously he's a new character, I've seen a lot more God Vegetas, but I feel like between him and Bardock, I see God Vegeta just a lot more. And I don't know if, I guess, well, this essentially is a little bit of a buff, to be honest. This is a nerf. This is a buff. I think they did adjust Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta a little bit, balance him out a little bit, but overall I think this is still a little bit of a nerf. They nerfed his final flash or final shine attack. This got nerfed. This got buffed. His range got increased. And then what happened to Bardock? Let's see. Damage for guaranteed attack. Oh my god, dude. 900. They cut this in half, bro. They cut his max damage in half for this move. And then they lowered this. Bro, this is damage for guaranteed attack that sends enemies flying decrease from 900. That dude, that's like, that actually just killed him, bro. What the heck? And then Kefla, they also do this kind of with DPS characters as well. God Goku essentially got buffed. I do want to see what the buffs were in a minute, but Kefla, let's see, cooldown release reduction for vanishing step. Her cooldown got decreased. That's a little bit of a buff. Cooldown reduction. This is a little bit of a buff. Time until fully charged. Nerf. They nerfed her damage a little bit. While passive isn't decreased, they nerf more of her damage. The gigantic breaker. This isn't like too crazy, but it's still a substantial nerf. Cooldown increased from 16 18. Maximum damage, movement speed increase. Overall, it is a nerf, bro. I do want to go back and look at some of these other patch notes just to kind of show you guys what I'm talking about. That was season 4 patch notes. These are more patch notes. What were in these? So, and here they buffed like every single character, which is actually insane. Some of these guides didn't need buffs. Like a hit does not need a buff. Bardock at the time probably didn't need a buff. Goku didn't need a buff. You know what? You know what's crazy? Honestly, the rest of the roster, besides the 3 people that I just named, low-key need a buff. I'm not gonna lie. Like 18, Gohan, Deborah, you need a buff. Zamasu, Cell, 17, Vegeta, you could argue whatever. Topo, Trunks, Boo, Cooler, Khalifa, Kale, Minku, Gammas, and Frieza. I think they all do need buffs. But overall, I guess like half of these characters, even with these buffs, some of them are still useless. You don't see Android 18. Baby is still kind of useless. Gohan's alright. Deborah is in the right hands. He's okay. Trunks is still kind of bad. These two are kind of bad. Minku's okay. I have not seen the Gammas. Like my last video, I had a match with the Gammas, but like since then I haven't seen them at all. I'm assuming some of these characters got nerfed, like Vegeta. Broly probably got buffed. What else? This was the beginning of the season 1.4. I'm assuming this is when, yeah, this is when God Goku came out. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they just like, I don't know why they do this. Cause now you buff Bardock. What is this? They nerf hit in this season 4.1. They buff Bardock just to send him to the straight gulag, and then they nerf Kefla too. Krillin got a buff, but this really doesn't do anything. Also, Krillin needs a huge buff. I think he's one of the most useless characters in the game, along with his wife, Android 18. They're both useless. God Goku got his arcane shot. The cooldown got decreased. His dragon enhanced cooldown is decreased from 17 to 13 seconds. I gotta do a video on this. On these buffs. I gotta do a video on these buffs because this is actually pretty good. The cooldown decrease on both of these skills, time from skill activation until energy blast decrease. That's not bad. We might have to revisit God Goku. But my point being is that whenever we get Kid Buu or whoever is the next tank, I really think that they should stop nerfing the previous character just to make the new character seem better than what they actually are. Because Super Saiyan God Vegeta is great, and so is Bardock, but Bardock got nerfed, and now I don't want to say he's useless, but like compared to Vegeta, the shit that they did to Bardock is crazy, bro. Like like we just looked at these notes, these patch notes, bro. Like look what they did to Bardock. Look what they did to Bardock, bro. They cut his damage literally in half. For what? Like, he's good, I know, but like, dude, this right here is actually just ridiculous, bro. I can't get over this part. I literally cannot get over this part. All this is just crazy, bro. Like, if you would have nerfed this by like 10%, that's cool. But they literally nerfed this by 50%. 50%. And then they also gave Kefla a little bit of nerfs too. To be honest, Kefla, I think she might have needed it just a little bit. But, and like I said, Bardock also need a little bit of nerfs as well. But this is way too much, bro. And I'm pretty sure when Bardock came out and Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta was still a thing, they did the same thing to Vegeta. And they probably did the same thing to Ultimate Gohan too, because if you seriously ask yourself, I mean, I play this game a lot. I play it on video. Sometimes I play it alone. So my experience might be different than y'all's for the most part. But when's the last time you've seen some of these characters, bro, in a match? Like, I think the balancing in this game is a little bit off. When's the last time you've seen Krillin like in a match dominating, or Piccolo, or 18, or Trunks, or Baby? I think Zamasu can take over a little bit just because he could stay alive for a little bit. Frieza can definitely turn the tide of a game. Trunks, in the hands of a right player, he can make something happen. Gohan's a decent support. Cooler's a decent tank. Deborah, I'm a huge advocate for Deborah. I think Deborah is heavily slept on. And also, Super Saiyan God Vegeta's weakness, in my opinion, is Deborah, just because he has the ability that brings you to him, and like the last person you want in your space is Deborah, because he will turn you into stone and then kill you. So I think Vegeta's weakness is definitely Deborah. It's not the same ability as what Bardock has, because Bardock has like a shield, so you're not really hitting him, like, unless you're hitting him from a distance, but you're not actually hitting him. Vegeta, you can still hit him. Excuse me. Vegeta, you can still hit him while he's doing his move. So Deborah is definitely a huge weakness for him. I've seen a couple of Bojeks. I haven't seen Khalifa in forever. Cell's trash. Oob is in a little bit of games. Goku Mini a little bit. Hits broken, obviously. Haven't seen Kale, 17, Gammas, Topo, not really. Gotenks here and there. Goku's in games. I haven't win against Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta in I don't know how long. Same with Ultimate Gohan. And these characters, like, I think Ultimate Gohan is still good, right? But I haven't seen these two characters in forever. Broly's in a lot of games, Kefla's in a lot of games, and then these two are in a lot of games, obviously. But Bardock's gotten nerfed all the way down. So guess what? In the next season of Gekishin Squadra, guess how many Bardocks you're going to see? 0. How many Super Saiyan 4 Vegetas are you going to see next season? 0. How many of these tanks are you going to see next season? Most likely 0, bro. It's going to be Vegeta, and then the next season is going to come out, and they're going to release a new tank. That tank's going to be the best character in the game. Vegeta's going to get sent to the gulag, and it's going to repeat the process over and over again. I don't like that. I understand balancing. I understand buffing and nerfing characters, but sending characters all the way to the ground just to hype up a new release is not how you balance characters. Sending, bringing God Goku all the way to the top just to drop, I don't know, Broly all the way to the bottom, which they did do. They did nerf Broly a little bit. I heard that on Twitter. And they nerfed Kefla as well. But like nerfing other DPS to bring good ones to the top, like that's not how it works, right? Plenty of characters in this game need buffs, and plenty of characters in this game need, well, only a couple characters in this game really need some substantial nerfs. Like I'm a huge advocate for Hit, bro. I love Hit, but he does need a little bit of a nerf, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Vegito, low key, might be the best character in the game, honestly. Like I see when I use Vegito, I just see no weaknesses when I use him. Like maybe a ranged character like Super Saiyan 3 Goku, but like my philosophy with Vegito is like you're just supposed to chase down your opponent. So if they're using Super Saiyan 3 Goku and you're using Vegito, like if you're a good Vegito player, you're gonna chase him down. Same thing with Broly. His weakness would be long range, but if you're a good player, you're gonna chase him down. So let me know down below what you guys think. Like I said, I just want a quick video to talk about these patch notes and how Gekishin is taking care of this. I think they could do a better job at balancing some of these characters. Right now we're waiting on the release for Kid Buu, so we don't know how Kid Buu is. We don't know what he does yet, obviously, but I'm sure as soon as Kid Buu releases, they're gonna release some more patch notes, and some of these guys are gonna take a hit. I mean, maybe even the 2 newest characters might take a hit. I don't know. Hit is gonna take a hit. You know what I mean? But yeah. Also, they did nerf Gotenks like crazy too. People were saying Gotenks is not good anymore, bro. This dude used to run the game. I remember my first showcase on Gotenks, bro. I was like, this is one of the best characters in the game, and now he's trash. Like, what, bro? You can't just release somebody like this and just make them good for like a couple of weeks, and then after that, just throw them in the trash. Like, I don't know, man. The balancing in this game is all over the place. They need to fix it. But again, let me know down below in the comments what you guys think. How's the balancing for Gekishin Squadra? But other than that, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.